Considering your background in the business-oriented family, early exposure to investment banking, and your pursuit of master's degree in architecture, which has accumulated in your current entrepreneurial endeavors. Now, as a co-founder of Mabrook, how do you envision your role evolving and contributing to the company's future?
I mean, I think when you say, how do I portray it moving forward? It's a good question. I mean, I think I bring a versatile knowledge base to Mabrook because I don't, when I'm doing a project, even when I'm doing as an architect, purely as an architect, when I'm doing projects for my clients, because, obviously I have my other ventures, as you know. But let's say if someone hires me as an architect for a real estate development venture, I can put on different hats. So I can go in the early stages of the project and go to a client and say, you know what, by the way, you bought this land for, I don't know, X amount of dollars. Have you thought about, what the current market capitalization rate is, on, let's say, this kind of asset class? In real estate, we have asset classes, right? So you have commercial products, residential products, mixed use products, rental products. So these are all sort of, different types of assets in real estate. So let's say if they're doing a rental building and they want to do a residential rental building, they may think, oh yeah, the rental market looks good, but they may not know what the current cap rate is or capitalization rate is in the particular market, demographic or geographic the geographic market that they're in. So I put on that investment hat and I go like, okay, let's go look at what the current capitalization rate is for this kind of product. And then I can help them. I backtrack those numbers and I go like, okay, your current capitalization rate for this particular type of product is maybe 5%. So if we were to earn a 5% cap rate, what kind of numbers should we be at? What kind of construction costs should we be at? What kind of density in terms of number of units or square footage should we be at for you to be able to achieve that? Because if you just go ahead and build it and you don't meet what the market demands of you, your project might look pretty, it may be beautiful, but it may not be successful as a financial venture. And, that's how, I guess I portray that to Mabrook as well, our group, other people have also other expertise, but my particular expertise when it comes to any kind of project, like if let's say Mabrook is not going to be just for real estate, right? It's going to be for everything. And I think that's the kind of knowledge that we need to bring before we even value investments. Like, let's say we have presented with an investment opportunity, Mabrook. Before we even take it to our investors, we need to do that due diligence, right? We need to look at whether this is a successful venture. And I think that's where all of that knowledge comes in, right? So it sort of comes in and, tomorrow, let's say we want to buy a company. So we need to look at, from the financial markets perspective, what if we were to take this company public? So what kind of metrics should we be looking at? Is this a manufacturing business? What kind of financial metrics that, you look at in stock markets if you want to buy a stock? You would look at certain metrics. You would look at, its valuation. You would look at its free cash flow. You would look at its assets and liabilities. You would look at its complete balance sheet, right? When you're doing an analysis, whether a stock is undervalued or overvalued, we would use those exact same metrics, right? In making those decisions. So really that's where that comes in, right?